a first actual date. So that takes a toll.
Okay. So, 5-star restaurant in Miami. How much is that gonna range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800, maybe.
Crazy.
Jumpstart, yeah.
So, real.
So you mean to tell me you guys can't afford a passport? For that kind of money, you can get it expedited in 3 to 5 days at $800 date. Brothers, you can get your passport expedited to you for that.
It's on mute. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving in silence.
What is going on? What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all joining me. You know how it is over here. Wolfpack, what's good? Look, man, I got a couple clips here. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Women are going insane looking for that stepdaddy. They want that Russell Wilson. Don't you ever be a Russell Wilson. We've gone through the problem of being a Russell Wilson for you. Take the advice from the OGs and the old heads and the elders. Don't make this mistake. Don't you ever get married. Let's get right into it, no further ado.
Different types of pretty in dating, and neither one is more or less pretty than the other, but they attract two very, very different energies when it comes to types of men, and I really don't know how to explain what I'm about to say. Because on one end, you have the type of pretty where men naturally want to give these girls things.
Shout out to the Phil Scott Show, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Fair use. This brother has a great channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. He's definitely putting out great information. Been doing this for a long time. A great example of slow and steady wins the race. Let's go.
They want to make their life easier. They want to gift them. They want to impress them. And when those type of pretty girls ask for things, there is no pushback. It's just an understanding that if I want to be in her good graces, I need to do this. Then you have my category, and I hate that I'm in this category, where it's like something in our energy triggers men and makes them, they have this itching desire to humble us because they just feel like people probably always give you this or that and not me. They go on this mission to try to humble you, to try to compete with you because they be jealous. I'm like, why I can't be the one that you're just like, oh, she's dainty, I just want to make her life easy.
My perspective is, listen, she's a very good looking woman. And I'm sure she does have men competing with her or whatever, but it's not so much as really a man humbling a woman thing. It's more like unattractive people trying to humble attractive people thing. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit too, you guys. Sorry about that. You know, music's get a little bit carried away, but it's an unattractive people trying to humble attractive people thing. So you got to make sure that you remember that. You can't just, oh, guys are, ladies, look, I know you want to believe that all guys are out here against you and you have to voice your concerns about it online all the time. But no, it's just a people that are unattractive trying to humble attractive people thing. I have women do it to me all the time, okay? And a lot of times it's attractive women doing it. Like, they get the most offended when a guy doesn't just do certain things that they're used to getting. I'm an attractive guy, and the difference between my beauty and yours is, if we both had a wet washcloth in our hands with whatever facial soap that we use, when I get done, my skin's going to look better and I'm look the same. When you get done, you're like another person and look older. Anyway, let's keep it trucking.
Get all dolled up to find a man tonight, and I said, yeah, I find it much easier to lure them in when I'm good looking. That way I can bring them home and sacrifice them to Satan.
You guys do me a favor, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Every time you guys smash that like button, it helps the algorithm and it helps spread the channel through the algorithm.
28.
Has dating gotten easier at 28 for you?
Not as much.
Why do you say that?
Social media.
Would you say it's caused you to have higher expectations?
Well, yeah, just because you have to go with what the generation is like getting accustomed to.
So at 28, Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation, though?
I don't really have any.
So I could hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy?
No. I mean, at least like, you know, nice 5-star type of restaurant, and then depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with me even saying yes for our first actual date. So that takes a toll.
Okay. So a 5-star restaurant in Miami, how much is that gonna range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800 maybe.
Crazy.
Jumpstart, yeah.
So, real.
So you mean to tell me you guys can't afford a passport? For that kind of money, you can get it expedited in 3 to 5 days at $800 date. Brothers, you can get your passport expedited to you for that.
Realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first day?
Yeah,
Has it happened before?
yeah.
Why do you think he spent that much?
I mean, if they have it, it shouldn't be an issue.
Brothers, have you heard of spending $800 on a date just so her Instagram looks prettier? Because that's what they're after. Not because they have a genuine interest in getting to know you, but because they're interested in taking a photo in an expensive place with your sponsorship money, where I assure you, everything will be seen except you. I always tell men, invite a woman on the first date for a coffee. If she doesn't accept, she wasn't interested in you. She just wanted a free meal. And you're not here to finance the luxurious life that woman wants to sell on Instagram for free. That's why she's single. Because let's say several men have spent that much to go out with her, yet
You know what's hard? You know what's hard? Dating women, okay? I've met maybe 2 women in my life that I'm like, you know, maybe I would. And you know what? They weren't interested in me. So everyone's like, oh, just try it. It's not easy. I am trying. And just goofy boy after goofy boy just keeps coming up to me, and I'm like, well, I like you. So, I don't know. It's not easy. It's not easy, and I'm gonna be straight forever, okay?
You're not straight.
Okay.
I'll make another video soon about this, but there has been a
She's not straight. Okay? You're settling for a man, but you're not straight. These women are losing their minds, okay? They're losing their minds, man. The system's falling apart, and they don't know what to do with themselves. And they're just out here messing with each other, you know, trying to go back to men. They've had so many bodies, they can't pair bond from all the semen that's worked its way up to their brain, and has alpha widowed them. It's just a mess out here, y'all. It really is. Let's keep it trucking. I don't think she said anything.
a movement among feminists lately of these women who later invite them to try with the story.
This is for the girl that is on the fence about deciding whether or not she wants to save herself for marriage, and she feels like she can't do it, like there's no way she can make that decision, and she doesn't know how she's gonna feel loved in a relationship if she doesn't have sex with them. This is for her. Take it from me, I have been in those exact shoes. I had sex before marriage with all of my previous boyfriends, hookups, I was doing all of it, and now I'm in a relationship where we are saving ourselves for marriage. And trust me, it's not easy whatsoever. It is a very narrow road, and it's very hard to walk in purity. But knowing that on my wedding night, I get to give my husband all of me, my heart, my mind, my body, and soul, as a gift to him, and he gets to give that to me, is like the most special.
Listen, y'all, this is delusional. She just said she gets to give her husband all of her. Yeah, all of Chad and Tyrone's leftovers? What? Look at the world that we live in America. This is America. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught slipping. Look, this is America. Listen to her. Rebranding used coochie as brand new off the assembly line. Talking about she gets to give herself to her husband, and she's still talking about she has a hard time fighting the demons and the urges to cheat on him and do something. That's crazy. This is what y'all are getting Rebranded cooch. You think just because she's gonna put some makeup on and she's gonna go in a couple months without doing something that's changed who she is? She's still the same 304 down to the core. Y'all are wilding out here, man. You're being lazy and you don't want to leave outside, you know what I'm saying, of your neighborhood to go and find love, and it's gonna bite you in the ass. Watch. You're being cheap, and you know what happens. You get what you pay for.
Thing in the whole world. And I truly never thought that I would get to that point. I genuinely was like, Lord, this is one area of my life that I just cannot surrender to you. Like, there's no way I can do this. What? And the day that I decided, okay, God, have it all. You have all of me. Make me pure. Make me holy. Was life-changing. There's a few quotes from the book Single, Dating, Engaged, Married by Ben Stewart that I love. The first one is, when you are sleeping with someone before marriage, you are taking away from that person's person if it doesn't work out. And the second one is, I have no right to someone else's body and they have no right to my body before marriage at all. My body belongs to Christ and I am a temple for the Holy Spirit. And I want to be as pure as I possibly can be for Jesus. So if you're on the fence about it, pray into it, invite Jesus into it, say, Lord, change my heart, take this from me, turn this around, do a miracle in my heart, because this is something I cannot do on my own, in my own strength. There's no way I can do it. It is going to be so worth it. I'm not married yet. I'm heading into a season of engagement and marriage, but every single mentor in my life, every single friend that I have that is married says that it is so worth it. It's worth the wait. You got it, girl. Invite Jesus into this, and I promise it'll be all worth it.
Brothers.
You go, queen. This is wild behavior. This is super wild behavior. Look, you heard that woman. She's basically just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start over, and my bodies don't matter. And when they get that far gone from having that many bodies, look what happens. And they will go into new relationships talking this delusional nonsense, and the guy has no idea how many times she's had her legs up, how many loads she has swallowed, how many different orifices of her body she's taken the royal ride. All right, listen, you guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna keep this short. Plenty of clips coming, just bear with me. I just got my lawyer and everything on everything, so that was kind of draining. You know how it is when you're dealing with a narc, but like now I'm back on things. All right, so listen, make sure you like the video like you guys are doing, share the video like you guys have been doing, and drop a comment whether you like the video or not. You know how much I appreciate you guys and love you guys. Remember, I'm your brother.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.